Questions?
Another road game, obviously needing to get off the snot on the road. What do you tell your players going into this one?
Not a whole lot different. We feel like we can win every game we're playing. Every time we step on the floor, that's the way that I've ever felt. I go into every game expecting to win, and it's about our preparation. And they're a team that in Missouri that plays better at home. They do on the road. People look at them playing against Kentucky there, and I forget I was with Jim Ellis last night, and they were talking about that. A lot of people are going to get beat bad at Rupp Arena. It doesn't mean anything about tomorrow's game. And they have a good inside presence. That's the thing that's going to be tough for us, is matching up with two traditional bigs that are both low post players that, Curie can step out. They've got good guards. I watched their game last night against Texas A&M at A&M, where they're right there with the top team in our league. Played them really tough. They'll play man-and zone, so we have to prepare for different things. But we definitely want to get our first road win tomorrow.
Coach, Travis's minutes have kind of decreased the last several games. Is that because just Eric becoming more comfortable, or what's kind of led to that?
When you think about the change of putting Q into the starting lineup, that's a guy that's really suffered the most. But I expect that he'll get a lot of minutes tomorrow. And hopefully he had a good practice yesterday. He led us. I'm really trying to emphasize with our players defensive rebounding. He was second yesterday in practice in defensive rebounds behind Q. So, the guy that's going to get the most defensive rebounds in our practices are going to end up earning more time and more opportunity to play in the game. That's the point of emphasis in yesterday's practice.
With Eric missing, the first half of the season, where do you think he stands right now?
Well, he would definitely be a lot further ahead. He had his best practice of the year yesterday. He was really good yesterday in practice. He was 7 for 12, looking to score more. He's such a pass-first guy. We almost, have to, really implore him to look to score, too. And he had a nice 3 against South Carolina that cut it to 6 at one point, 25-19. But yesterday he scored on the block. He was able to spin off Gavin a couple times and score around the basket with really nice moves. So he's getting more comfortable. He's still. It's hard to make up for being out 3.5 months in the middle of the season, leading up to the season and in the season. But the time that he's getting now and will continue to get the rest of this season is going to serve him well in terms of what he knows he has to do to have success a year from now. And I think he's getting better and better. I was really encouraged by him yesterday, really excited. Okay. Our 3 freshmen are all, good players and be much better after their freshman year. The best thing about a freshman is to become a sophomore.
You mentioned the defensive rebounding. I know 50 to 26, I think, was what South Carolina had over you. What led to that? Was it just the way South Carolina played, or was it on y'all's part?
It was 51 to 26.
Okay.
I believe. But they're so physical and big and strong, and we're playing so small, and they especially pounded us on the offensive glass with just way too many second shots, and that's what they do. And then we have that's our biggest weakness as a team, is our inability to rebound. So it'll be truly tested again tomorrow